Welcome to the Budget Mom YouTube channel. I'm Kamiko Love from thebudgetmom.com, and today you may have noticed we have a little bit different scenery behind me. Usually you'll catch me on my YouTube video sitting at my kitchen table, but today I wanted to do a video. I've been getting a ton of requests to share how I save money by doing my own nails at home. Now, what you are seeing behind me and around me is actually 6 years accumulation of all these things that I have kind of built up in my life for doing my own nails at home. I want to make it very clear that you do not need all of these things to start doing your own nails at home today. So what I'm going to be showing you today is my dip nail process using the Kiara dip kit. That kit is really the only thing that you need if you're wanting to do dip like I do at home. Now, I started doing my own nails about 6 years ago, and I have really enjoyed the process of learning the skill of doing my own nails. Now, I have done everything from gel to tips to acrylic to my favorite method of doing my own nails, and that's using dip powder. So I really have all of the supplies to do everything. And like I said, I've kind of built up and accumulated all this stuff over the last 6 years. So today, what I want to talk about before I get into showing the actual video of doing these nails right here is nail prep is so important. And what I mean by that is you would hate to spend, it takes me about 40 minutes to do my own nails at home. That's taking off my old product and putting on new tips or new dip. And you would hate to go through that process and have them not stick to your nail or your nail beds the way that they need to because you didn't prep your nails correctly. So I'm going to show you first kind of my nail setup here at home, my favorite things that I like to use to prep my nails, because in today's video I'm not going to show you me removing my old dip or prepping my nails. I'm just going to be showing you the process of the dip kit itself and getting these nails that I have on today. Let's get started first with showing you kind of my nail setup and some of my favorite things when it comes to either removing my nail product or prepping my nail to get ready to do the dip process. So this is currently where I do my nails when I'm doing them at home. I stole my son's white desk from his playroom and kind of created this little nail salon area in my house up in a spare bedroom. Over here on the wall, we have all of my favorite type of nail products. So I'm a big fan of the Sally Hansen gel nail polish. I have some overfill from my Kiara, some other gel polish. I do like using the Kiara gel art bottles when I'm doing little artwork on my nails. And then we have the Kiara gel polish. For regular nail polish, I really like the Essie brand. These are really old bottles, but they still work. And then I am a big fan for regular nail polish of the Olive and June collection, which you can see this is all regular nail polish. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the Kiara dip kit. And the bottles I'm showing here are part of that kit, and we'll be getting into that here in just a second. And then also more Kiara gel polish. So this is kind of my nail shelves for all of my different nail polish. Back here over at my nail desk have all of my different tools that I like using. And then up behind here are all of my dip powders. I love Kiara dip powders. They are, for me, the best quality I've found for dip. The tools I currently use, I have right behind my drill here, I have my LED gel light or lamp to cure my gel polish. I also love the Kiara drill. Now, the nail drills you can get on Amazon for about $25. I like having the drill because it makes the process of removing my old polish or dip product faster. And then I have all of the different kind of tips for that drill right here. Now, when it comes to nail prep, I make this process very simple. When you can see I have my nails done here, when I want to remove my dip powder, I use 100% acetone. I fill this bowl up with some acetone and I just soak my nails in here for about 10 minutes. Before soaking my nails in this acetone though, I like to use my drill and remove the first layer of dip from my nails. And then I soak them. By removing the first layer of dip from your nails, soaking off your old product will be a lot faster. So once I have soaked off my old product, I just use a paper towel. It literally just wipes off your nail. I then start my nail prep. Now, I will rinse this out and reuse this bowl. For my nail prep, I like to give myself a little manicure at home. And I use this product called Mani Spa. It's just a really great smelling manicure type of product. You put a little couple of drops into some hot water and it makes like this soapy, sudsy type of liquid, but it has this pink grapefruit smell and it smells fantastic. It's just a hand soak, you know, like when you go to the nail salon and they soak your nails before doing a manicure, that's what this is. You only need a few drops per soak. So it lasts a long time and I love this, and I'll link all of this stuff in the description of my video. So once I have soaked my nails, I'll use a little tool like this and I'll go ahead and just push down my cuticles. Tool looks like this. I'll push down my cuticles and then I use just a little cuticle clipper to cut my cuticles and make sure they look really nice. And then of course I have my regular nail clippers. When I am done with my nails, I like to use the Kiara Sky cuticle oil, but any type of cuticle oil that you can find will work. It's just essential that, especially after soaking your nails with pure acetone, it's good to re-nourish your cuticle beds with some cuticle oil. So that's some of my favorite products for my nail prep and getting ready to do my nail or dip nails. So let's get into the actual video of me doing the dip nail process. Using the Kiara Sky dipping kit, I'm going to start with step 1, which is the bond. I'm going to apply the bond to each one of my nails, and I want to make sure that I cover the entire nail. This is what's going to make the dip powder actually stick to your nail, so it's important to cover the entire nail. Next, I'm going to grab step number 2, which is the base. Now the base can dry kind of quickly, making it hard to unscrew the lid, which is why you're kind of seeing plier marks on my lid. I use a pair of pliers sometimes to unscrew the lid, but you want to apply the base, which is step number 2, and get your natural powder ready. When applying the base, you want to do clean, even strokes. And you want to go about 3/4 down your nail. So you don't want to apply it all the way down to your cuticle. You want to go about 3/4 down your nail and apply it really evenly. If you apply it really thick and it's not even, then your dip is going to be really uneven, which is going to cause a lot more work when you're done dipping to smooth out your nail. So just ensure that it's nice, even strokes. You're then going to pull out your dip powder and dip it into your powder at about a 45-degree angle. Make sure that powder covers the entire area that you applied your base. You're going to do this for every single one of your nails. After you're done applying the natural powder, you want to take a brush and just kind of remove all of the excess powder from your nails. For this video, I'm using color D585 Kiara Sky Route 66, which is kind of this rose, almost pinkish blush glitter color. I'm going to take step number 2, which is my base again. I'm going to apply it about 3/4 of the way down my nail. I don't want to go all the way down to the cuticle because this will make it hard to even out with your nail file or your drill later on. So we'll go about all the way down, about 3/4 down your nail, and dip into your color powder at a 45-degree angle. I like to hold my nail in the powder for a couple seconds just to make sure it sticks really nicely to that base coat. And then I like to tap my thumb just on the jar of the dip powder to remove some of that excess. And I'm going to do that for each one of my nails. Once all of my nails have been dipped with that first coat, I'm going to take a brush and just brush off a lot of that excess dip color powder. You're going to do one more coat of your base, but this time for your second coat, you're going to bring that base all the way down to just right above your cuticle. You don't want it to go all the way to your cuticle because once again, that will make it hard to smooth out with your drill or file later on, but get it really, really close to your cuticle, and then you're going to dip each finger for a second time. After dipping your nails in your second coat, you're going to take a brush and just remove a lot of that excess dip powder. Next, you're going to get out your clear powder, and this is what you're going to use for your final dip coat. I use the Kiara Sky recycling system, and this just ensures that I'm not mixing any of my dip colors. You're going to take that base coat and apply one more coat to each nail. You want to get that base coat all the way down to where the end of your color dip is, so down by the cuticle. And then you want to use the recycling system and sprinkle on some of that clear powder to cover the entire nail. You want to do this with every single nail. The clear powder is actually what protects the color coat that you put on earlier. So when you're doing your filing and your buffing and your shaping, that clear coat protects that color, so you're not rubbing it off when you're doing your filing and buffing. After you have applied the clear coat to each one of your nails, you want to take a brush and just remove a lot of that excess clear powder. Next, you want to get out step number 3, which is the Seal Protect. This is actually what hardens the dip powder into a really hard coat. So it's really important that you cover the entire nail. I like to do this very generously, so I like to add like 1 or 2 coats of this and let it harden for about 1 or 2 minutes. You want to do this with each nail. After your Seal Protect has dried, you want to use lint-free nail wipes like this. And I just like to make sure that Seal Protect is completely absorbed into my dip powder. So I'm going to wipe my nails with these lint-free nail wipes. After wiping my nails, this is when I can use either an electric file or a regular nail file to smooth out and buff and shape each one of my nails. I like to really focus down by my cuticle area so there's a nice smooth transition between my dip and my cuticle and natural nail. It just makes it look a lot more natural. You don't have to use an electric drill for this step. I went many years just using a regular nail file and that works just as well. This is also the time you want to shape your nail. I like having very short, square nails. Since I'm working with dip on top of my natural nail, I like to have them as short as my natural nails were before I dip them. So really, really short is my type of style with a nice square look, but here you can do any shape you like. Once you're done filing, you want to make sure you take your brush once again and remove a lot of that excess powder from your nails. You want to take your Seal Protect and do one more coat. For this one, I just like to do one really quick top coat, and then I'm going to use the same lint-free nail wipes after letting these dry for about 2 to 3 minutes and making sure I get all that Seal Protect off of my nails. If you don't do this step, then you run the risk of your top coat not sticking to your dip nails. So really make sure you get that Seal Protect wiped down. Now the Kiara Sky dipping kit does come with a top coat, but I like to use the Kiara Sky UV top coat. It's their Essentials collection. I think it has a lot more shine and lasts a lot longer, but that's just my experience. To cure my gel top coat, I like using the Kiara Sky LED lamp. You can also find LED gel lamps on Amazon for around $20 to $30, and those work perfectly fine. I use those for a really long time, and you want to cure these for about 60 seconds. Once your nails are cured, I like to use a cuticle oil for the last step in the process of doing my dip nails at home. This is really helpful and essential, especially if you're using 100% acetone to soak off old product from your nails. So this just really brings a lot of that nourishment back to your cuticles and to your skin around your nails. So I like the Kiara Sky, but I've used many from Amazon and they all work great. So that's kind of what the process looks like when I am doing my dip nails at home. I know it's not the best video. It's kind of hard to video on top of really close to getting your nails done, but I hope that you've learned that I love the Kiara Sky kit because it is a very step-by-step process. It's very clear the steps that you need to take. I love how they label and number all of the different steps on their bottles. So I also like dip because I like the ability to dip my natural nail. I am not big on tips. Sometimes if my nails are really short and I want a longer nail, I'll add tips on, but really, I like to just do my own natural nails, and dip makes it really easy to have more of a hard, stronger nail using just your natural nails, and that's what I love about dip. It's also very easy to take off. It currently takes me about 15 minutes to remove my old dip and then put on my new dip powder. So if you found this video helpful, please like it and don't forget to subscribe. I have a plane going by outside. Give me a second.